Excuse me, sir. I have a question.
Okay.
What mentality do you think is destroying marriages today?
Well, there are a lot of mentalities destroying marriages today, and one of them is the hunter's mentality. When I mean a hunter, a person who goes after animals, to conquer them and all of that. That mentality is such that it is focused on chasing, catching, and conquering. And what that means is that you see people who, before they get married, they are, interested in everything that will make them to chase, to catch, and to conquer that person. So the man is doing everything to catch the woman, to conquer her, to win her hearts. That's what hunters do. Unfortunately, hunters don't just catch. After they catch, they shift. They move to another game. They want to, go after another animal. So in their chasing, catching, and conquering, there is no commitment. Those three things are actually good, but they don't sustain a marriage relationship, as it were. So it means that after you have chased, you have caught, you have conquered, you are lacking in commitment, which is what hunters do. They go after another game. And we find that happening in marriages today. The husband who used to be a caller, used to be a texter, who used to be kind, who used to be respectful, who used to communicate so well, because he has eventually caught the woman in quotes, just suddenly changes. He doesn't pursue again. He doesn't chase again the way he used to do as a hunter. Of course, women also do that when they get married. The woman that used to be meek, respectful, kind. She used to call back whenever she missed calls. She used to send messages. She used to check up. Now, she believes that eventually I'm married. And so she does not also chase again. Why? She was all after chasing, conquering, and winning the man to herself. And that has happened. So there is a lack of commitment. Instead of this kind of mentality, advise married people to have the gardener's mentality. Yeah, who is a gardener? A gardener is a person who keeps a garden. If you check this mentality of a gardener is a person, of course, who is also a chaser. He has a goal. But beyond that, he is a person who takes time to plant. He does not just plant and go away. A gardener is that person who stays in that garden. He tends the garden. He or she tends the garden, takes care of the garden, removes weeds, prunes the plant, ensure that the plant is growing and not competing with weeds. And that is exactly what you need to do in your marriage. Whatever is competing with that attention, competing with that time in that marriage, you want to ensure that you remove all of these things. That's what gardeners do. Gardeners are also patient. They know that results will not come the day they plant. They are patient with their attitude, with their character, with the way they speak. Gardeners are people who are not just interested in getting results immediately. They are people who invest time in caring and in commitment. So instead of being that hunter, having that hunter's mentality, you need to begin to think of being a gardener if you want your relationship to work. But don't forget, a hunter is after chasing, catching, and conquering. But a gardener is after investing, planting, being patient, communicating, caring, and showing commitment. That gardener's mentality is what you need, and I can assure you that can change a lot about your relationship and marriage. It's not about just praying. Praying is good, it's part of it, but it is much more than that. You have to watch over that marriage in patience and in commitment.
Thank you, sir.